So since the beta, we've made an immense amount of improvements to our sandbox, whether it's weapons, abilities, or even the motion tracker. We've done our best to create an incredible multiplayer experience for every player out there.
From the ground up, all of our spaces have been designed to incorporate the Spartan abilities. Campaign spaces, we've got big areas where players are rewarded for freedom, exploration. Arena, we have tons of verticality for players to exploit. Warzone, big expansive battlefields where you can go and attack bosses, or you can go and take over objective zones.
We have the thruster, the ground pound, the Spartan charge.
The key is to know when to use them and how to use them.
One of my favorite moves to do is the sprint, slide, jump, thrust.
You have this epic moment when you're flying through the air with that final thrust, especially when you're going for a power-up. Stabilize is another ability with a lot of depth.
If you actually jump and then stabilize right at the apex of your jump, you'll actually reach a ledge that was previously thought to be unattainable. Another hot topic for Halo 5 is definitely the flag juggling ability. You do still have the flagdom, but now you also have all the various abilities.
You can combine thrust and even ground pound if you have the height to quickly traverse across the map.
2 minutes left. Rockets are up.
Historically, when we're talking Halo multiplayer, players have had all sorts of different starting weapons.
And when it came to Halo 5, we really had to study all of our history to determine what is the best loadout for Halo 5 across the board. Came to the conclusion that the assault rifle and magnum combo was definitely the right choice.
This is the first time since Halo 1 where we're going to be starting players with a true utility weapon, the magnum.
I pick that gun up and know that I can still outshoot a DMR at long range. I can still outshoot a carbine even at long range.
It feels incredible hitting a perfect kill across the map with a guy that had a BR or even a light rifle.
On the other side of that, the assault rifle is very important.
It's awesome to have the AR because when you run out of pistol ammo, you just have this steel that you're gonna lay down on somebody that comes around the corner.
It's really good for players to want to use in flanking maneuvers or that guerrilla tactics type of warfare that use the Spartan abilities to thrust around, quickly flank on opponents, and to whittle their shields down.
All players are going to start off with that AR Magnum combo, so every player is going to have the same experience. And with the Magnum being the utility weapon here, that's really going to be the definitive weapon because of its insanely high skill ceiling.
Triple kill.
With all the other power weapons, power-ups, and even mid-tier weapons placed around the map, you'll really see the gameplay unfold throughout the map. Another big thing that we brought back is crouch jumping. Players now will have the ability to skillfully crouch jump up to ledges, which will actually save you those animation frames that are required to clamber. And you'll be quick to figure out how to chain it with Spartan abilities to outscale opponents. You can also stack these moves by crouch jumping just before a ledge and then clambering. This move can help you reach even higher ledges that can't be reached by just one of these moves alone.
Something else that we've invested a ton of effort into is motion tracker. In beta, we went with 30-meter size. It gave up way too much information for the size of the maps that we are playing on.
So, thankfully for the launch of Halo 5, we brought that radar range down to a fresh 18 meters.
This really allows teams to get set up in power positions, and thanks to our pro team playing day in and day out, I really think we found the right balance here. This promotes more engagements rather than evasive gameplay. The Spartan customization in Halo 5 is endless.
We have all sorts of armors, helmets, weapon skins, armor skins, and helmet skins.
My favorite armor is the Noble armor. It looks so unique and so different than all the other armors out there.
I am always rocking the Mark 6 armor, you know, Master Chief, it's my homie.
My personal favorite is the Venture armor skin. It's just super sleek and it's just very noticeable on the battlefield.
There's so many things out there with these abilities that are just waiting to be discovered. We can only put so much time into the game here, and when we send it out to the wild, there's going to be some really cool things that are probably found, and that's what I'm really excited to see.